Leo, this is your reading. Chariot card, wow, first energy coming out. This is Cancer energy. Could be a Cancer that is having their eye on you. Oh, that is holding back. Wow, Four of Pentacles. You keep getting this energy of a secret admirer that's holding back their feelings for you, but you have a strong intuition about their undeniable desire to move it forward and to come rushing towards you with a very balanced, divinely guided union with this canopy with the stars above their head. Let's see, Three of Cups. They want to celebrate with you. You might run into them out with friends or be invited somewhere. You keep getting this message. But it's at the beginning of your reading, where before there would be other things. For a long time there was stuff about an ex. For a long time there was stuff about you protecting your energy and setting boundaries with other people. For a long time there was stuff about you pouring energy into yourself. There was stuff about people being jealous of you in all different areas. And then this would come out, towards the end. But now it's coming out in the beginning. So this is going to happen quickly. This is going to happen soon. You have the Six of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. And the Queen of Swords. You have been taken advantage of in the past. And I feel like this other person has as well. With the Six of Pentacles here, there's a balancing that needed to happen. And because that balancing has happened, that's why this victory can come in. But that, I feel like, was the reason for this person holding back, was because they needed to balance out their energy. But I don't think this person was as spiritually evolved as you were. So I don't think they were like, whoa, I'm not really balanced right now. Spirit is telling me I need to do this, so I'm going to hold back. I mean, maybe they were, but I'm getting us more of an energy of they would be around you and they just couldn't do it. And for some people that maybe, aren't as spiritual, they're not necessarily connected with their higher self, like they don't understand, they're not doing all that. Spirit will just they'll just be held back with nerves and they don't know why. And then you don't know why. And so it creates a lot of confusion as to why is this holding back taking place. And they didn't even know why. But the connection was too much and they just couldn't do it. And it was Spirit holding them back for this reason. Because if it would have came together with them out of balance, it would have resembled to both of you connections that you've had in the past, and that's not what this connection is. Because the two of you have a lot to give, it feels like. The Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. It's like that they are juggling this. And you're standing here in this energy, they see you as this Nine of Pentacles. They see you as this person that is very, very established. They see you as a person that knows how to carry themselves in a way that is really honorable. And that you have a lot of interesting things about you that they're not used to. You have your own set life. You're good. You know? And they like that about you. And this juggling was happening because it was them deciding to make a move or not, or, something like that, because they were not balanced in this energy. But it's like deep down, you know that they see you as this, with this High Priestess card. Yeah. Wow. Now you have the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So they did the healing that they needed to do. Okay? They did the healing that they needed to do, and now they're ready to move forward here. The King of Swords moves forward with clarity, and you were showing up as the Queen of Swords back here. So it's kind of, very interesting that this person is now really clear about what they want to do going forward, and they're wanting to communicate that with the Ace of Swords. They want to come forward and tell you, this is how I've been feeling. You have a lot of cards of movement. The Six of Swords is a card of movement. The Six of Wands is a card of movement. The Chariot is a card of movement. The Three of Cups is a card of getting together. Ace of Swords is communication that can get things moving and clarity. So you have a lot of cards of progression happening here. You also have a lot of sixes, and sixes signify abundance. That can be financially, and that can also be, in the form of love. You have the Ten of Swords with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. It's been quite a journey here that you've been on, and you may kind of feel like, is this just going to be my life? Like, did the universe forget about me here? It feels a little bit like, it's like, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. You know what I mean? I'm laughing because I can relate to feeling this. It's like the Ten of Swords is just like, and the Nine of Wands is definitely, this energy of, hey, I've been hurt in the past, so I'm on the lookout for anything that's coming to hurt me again, and I have my, my stick here, so I'll just watch. Watch out for that. And then you have this Five of Wands card, which is just kind of like battle after battle after battle that doesn't really seem to get anywhere. But what you don't really seem to see is you already are at this place of the Six of Wands. You're already at this place of victory. But I feel like you're still kind of feeling like, or it's seeming like you're here and you're stuck here. Wow. Yeah, you have the Eight of Swords with the Hermit card and the Two of Cups. It's like you think that this is just not happening. But this person, they are doing the healing work that they need to do. They are going to follow this, star in this lantern, which is, them following spirit, which is them following and being connected with their higher self, right? And, this walking stick that they're holding, it's signifying being on the right path. So this is spirit telling you, you might think that you are not on the right path and nothing is working out here, but you're wrong. You're on the right path. It might feel that way a little bit, but that's not the case. That's not the case. Feels like you're going to be pleasantly surprised here with this Two of Cups card. And I feel like you and this person, you have similar past. You have similar past. You've dated like the same people, but not like literally the same people, but just like, wow, this person is the same as that person, or like You've gone through a lot of like similar things. And it just feels like this connection has been something that has been brewing for a long, long time. A long, long time. Yeah, you have the Magician card. Wow. With the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands, it's kind of like, don't look back. It might be tempting to look back at all the things, especially something that like didn't work out that you thought was going to be a great opportunity, and it's like you made some adjustments and it looked like this was going to work out, and then that opportunity fell off, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. And it seems like it was that way with love too. Like maybe love was infatuation and passion. It wasn't actually love in the past. It was like an illusion of love. And it's like saying like illusions are not going to be able to last anymore once we reach this lunar eclipse, okay, that is coming up May 5th. If you're watching this at another point in time, other than like, recently from when it was posted, it's still a timeless reading, and you're just tapping into that energy in your life. So about a week away from watching this video, a couple days away from watching this video, it's like a shift in energy where illusions are not going to be able to continue any longer. What is hidden will have to be revealed with this Hermit card. Someone is hiding from their own emotions. They're like putting themselves in a prison here. They're holding back how it is they feel. But they can't do it for long. Spirit is forcing them into this hermit mode. And, honestly, it's something that they want to do. I feel like it's just something that they don't know how to do. And they don't understand the feelings that they're feeling. Because it feels like they're going through imagine you're going through a spiritual awakening, but you don't know anything about a spiritual awakening. That's what it feels like. So you have no idea about any of it. You're just going through it, and you're kind of like, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Keeping this to myself. Gonna try to avoid everything that you're like being pulled to do because you don't understand it. So that's what's kind of happening here, but they can't hold out. It definitely cannot hold out. Like what was not working in the past before, it's like that is very quickly being moved out of the way. You have the Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Cups and Temperance. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune is all about fate, the divine stepping in, the karmic wheel spinning, good fortune turning in your favor. But it really also talks about just the forces of the universe coming together at a particular time. And I feel like that's what's happening in your life now. In both of their lives. It's like with this Magician and Ace of Wands, this could also be talking about an opportunity that was like long ago past, nothing really came of it, and now it's like you're finally manifesting it. But now manifesting it is so much better than if you were to before, because you're doing it in a different way, and you have like fine-tuned it in a way that matters. Some things like okay, so they're like reminding me, Martha Stewart, okay, she started out selling cakes. She was like baking cakes and selling them, and no one was buying her cakes, like nobody. She was like about to go out of business, and so she just decided to like triple the price, just like price obnoxious these cakes, and people were buying them like crazy because people put this high value. If something costs a lot of money, they're like, whoa, this has got to be great. But it's like, really, she was making a profit selling them for like 3 times as less. And so it feels like there may be a little thing that you could do differently in an area that has to do with an opportunity that you're pursuing, a career, a business, a craft, or like a hobby that you're wanting to maybe like turn into more, or you're just wanting to grow in some capacity, right? It feels like now is the right time and the past wasn't the right time because something to do with your own self-worth that finally balanced out. So now you're able to ask for everything that it is. You know, if Martha Stewart didn't believe in her product when she put that price up, people wouldn't have bought it, you know? But she did. And that's why it worked, you know? So, but if you're not, you know, some people, they might not be able to be in a place. I feel like before you weren't in a place to think to ask for more. That's what this is kind of saying also. So if like you're at your job and you're not satisfied with it, it's like giving you the advice to ask for more. Like now is a good time to ask for more because it can't hurt to ask. And if you don't get it and that's what something that you're wanting, then you can ask how you can get it, or you could look for other places that you could work. And it's kind of like saying, a lot of people will say don't do this kind of stuff during like Mercury retrograde, but at the same time, if it's like the message is wanting to come out for a reason, and if you also feel compelled to do something like this, your spirit is telling you to do that for a reason, because you know maybe you doing that is not going to work out, but maybe that will lead you to the thought that does work out and works out way better. And if you never would have tried this thing that didn't work out during a Mercury retrograde, you never would have the idea to go forward and do this other thing that ended up being the actual thing. Like sometimes the way spirit is leading us, we cannot see it because our perspective is down here in this 3D reality, you know, and they're up, you know, they have this all-encompassing universal view, so they can see much more than us. So really, if you're hearing this message and you're feeling in your heart like, yes, I think I need to do that, that's how you know, right? Okay. Wow. Regardless, this is a beautiful time of like an offer coming in, and it's something that's going to happen really quickly because it's like, look, you have the Ace of Swords here and the King of Swords. So it's like, see how spirit is like, has this, and then a person has it on the same card and they came out together? Like, that's very important. You know, and it started off with the Six of Swords. So this is a very different energy, right? And then it quickly moved into spirit giving the answer, and then the answer being taken and used. And action and clarity, that's King of Swords. And it's like here we have the Ace of Pentacles being handed. This is an opportunity with spirit. And then this is somebody taking that opportunity, the Knight of Pentacles, and moving forward with it. It's like, you know, there's movement happening here. There's change happening here. You have the Page of Wands with the World card and the Ten of Pentacles. So somebody wants to end something. It's like, oh my gosh, wow, so romantic. It's like this is giving me the song Conte by Andrea Bocelli. And basically the song is like, whoa, so romantic, you know, in Italian. And he's basically saying like, I will give up the sea, I will give up all this land, I will give up traveling this world and exploring this world because none of that matters. Like, only thing that matters is with you, is like being with you. Like, basically giving up all the world has to offer to just because like nothing could compare to being with this person. So, you know, to explore and go out into this world and feel like you need to go and cover all this different ground, you know, that's very, very Page of Wands energy. And somebody is wanting to close out that cycle. Like, they don't need to look any further. Like, they already know. This 10 of Pentacles, they want to have this with you. They already know. They see the whole thing. They're daydreaming about it. They're picturing it. Like, this is everything. And that's another reason why I feel like this person held back, because they know. They know that this is it. So if you say no, that's going to be difficult for them to recover from. So let's see if there's any more information about this person. Well, Judgment, the Empress, and the King of Cups. You know, we just had the Queen of Cups, and now we have the King of Cups. We had the King of Wands, now we have the Queen of, not King of Wands, the King of Swords, now we have the Queen of Swords. We have a lot of cards coming out that are pairs, which is very interesting. So Judgment talks all about like bringing new life to a situation that once we thought was dead, right? Judgment is a card also of an ex coming back and wanting a reconciliation with you. Now, I really don't feel like this is an ex that terribly broke your heart. So maybe this is just somebody that it didn't get that far, right? It didn't even start. But there's something about something coming back around. It could just be an opportunity at love if in the past, you know, with someone else something didn't work out, and it's like, okay, now is really the time that you're feeling more ready for it. But this person sees you as the Empress. They see you as everything, and they have emotions for you, and they want to come and tell you these emotions that they have for you. Wow. You have the Moon, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. Like, illusions are not going to be able to continue anymore after this lunar eclipse. That's like no-go. It's not happening. Feels like this person wants a new start. They want a new beginning with you, and maybe it looks like they don't. It looks like that, but that is not accurate. It's an illusion. The things that people used to pull, it's not going to be able to happen anymore. Feelings being held back, anything being held back, nothing, like, everything is going to be pushed and forced forward like a freaking tsunami. So, look, and you have the Sun card. The Sun and the Moon came out. Wow. Wow. This is divine. Whenever I see the Sun and the Moon coming out, now this is a divine pairing. The divine lovers of our universe, the Sun and the Moon, right? Wow. You have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. This feels like your energy, like you're feeling like, okay, you know what? Nothing is happening here, so I feel like I need to walk away. Because I'm not going to let anything get in the way of my happiness. Because it feels like this person is just not really making a move. Yeah, and it's just like you don't want to be left out in the cold any longer. So it's like, hey, I have options. So I'm going to pick one of those options. I'm not going to just sit around here. But you know, just as you go to put down this burden, right? Just as you go to say, okay, I'm choosing one of those options. I'm not saying to suck out in the cold, you know what, whatever. Just as you're about to do that, it's kind of like this burden gets put down with the Ten of Wands. The lovers, okay, they make the choice to come forward and offer you this cup. Wow. You have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Four of Wands. Wow. They want to come forward to you. They want to come forward to you. They want to have all of this with you. Their energy is changing. Look, we started the reading with wanting to rush towards you but holding back. And we're ending it with the King of Wands does not hold back from anything that he wants. Nothing, male or female. Nothing can hold the King of Wands back. That is the king that, oh no, they're getting it done. And they're not thinking it through. They're not worried about anything. They go with this flow. And it's very interesting that the King of Wands is actually probably the most spiritually connected king. They're the ones that just go with their instinct. They go with their intuition. They live in that flow of intuition. And that was something that this person, I feel like, did not have. And your connection is teaching them to develop that. Because they can't deny this any longer. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much, Leo.